Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, know the voice, know the guys. Me, really real, Villanor, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Oh man, I mean, oh, sigh, 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 sigh. Good news and bad news. I mean, good news is play the drop. Oh my gosh. This shower I take tonight is going to be lovely, lovely. And I get to do it knowing that I am a winner. I am a winner. We go 3-0 on a Monday. We cash. Boom. Mavericks team total over 11-0 are the Mavericks and 0 to their team total this season on a back-to-back. I mean, what I can't even speak now. The Mavericks 11-0 to their team total on a back-to-back this season. Insane trend there. That got to go in the Hall of Fame. That has to be in the Hall of Fame of trends. I mean, wow, really good there. Kevin Durant goes over 30.5 PR. Yet again, Kevin Durant comes and saves the day. That was a free square, though. That one felt like a really bit of a free square. Didn't really feel good touting that one. And then Jalen Green, under 30.5 PRA. He comes in exactly at 30. I mean, of all the times for us to be on the right side of the hook, it happens now. And now for the bad news. Because I now realize I had this great day. And what was the thing that I did different? I had these freaking glasses on because I chose that day to be the day that I was giving my eyes a break from my contacts. Look at them. Look at, they're crooked. These are not glasses to be wearing on screen, people. They are crooked. They look horrible. I just threw them on, and I wasn't even thinking about it when I recorded the episode that I still had them on. And I'm just like, oh my, and so I can't take them off now. Like, I have to wear them on the show again because I don't want to mess up the juju. I'm that superstitious. I really am. Somebody's probably laughing like, no way he thinks that's doing something. I'm sorry. I'm that superstitious. Like, I really am. In fact, you want to know how I get it from my father. So I do. I really get it from my father. So my dad, short story, real quick. My dad's a diehard Giants fan. And so in 2007, when the Giants beat the undefeated Patriots, and won the championship, he hosted a Super Bowl party. And he had his whole Giants fit. It was like a Giants muscle shirt type thing. He had these wristbands on, a headband, like Giants out. When we went back in 2011, he wore the exact same thing. He went and bought the exact same wristbands because the wristbands were no good at that point. He had the same shirt on, the same everything, the exact same headband, everything, exact same fit. Giants went on to win the Super Bowl again against Tom Brady. So I mean, like that's where I get it from. And so if anybody's wondering, oh, he's super superstitious. Yeah, blame my father. That is where I get it from. All right, so there's only 4 games going on in the NBA on Tuesday. And a number of those teams are on the second leg of a back-to-back. So there's a good amount of props that aren't out. I didn't really feel any good about props going into the night. So I kind of stayed away from that. I'll drop my social short as usual. And I'll have a prop going tomorrow in the NBA. But today I have one college basketball play early. So for the late nighters, the people that listen to this as soon as I drop it and catch it in the morning as a part of their morning routine, we got a good early college basketball play going for you. And I have a NBA play on a total in the later part of the day. Plus, you remember, I am doing the college basketball live stream 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Pacific. I will have additional college basketball plays there. And it's Tuesday, so I'll be dropping my college basketball short on social medias as well. So I'll have a couple of extra college basketball plays. So we're gonna have plenty. I'm gonna have plenty of action going. Whether you tail it, fade it, whatever you want to do that. I'm gonna have plenty of action going on a Tuesday. You can get it here. You can get at BettingPros, YouTube.com/BettingPros. You can get it on our social channels, all of that. So look out for that tomorrow. All right. Let's get into the 2 games of the slate. But first, gotta remind you all one more time about the Sean Kemp signed jersey giveaway. Make sure that you are all getting into that. All you have to do is subscribe over here at the Betting Pros YouTube channel and give us a comment on Fast Break Bets video, and you'll have a chance to win that jersey. So make sure you do that. Make sure you get in with us over there. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to my first play, college basketball play, early college basketball play. The ACC tournament is tipping. Oh, I got to drop a couple of futures I like too. We'll do that at the end of the episode. We'll get all the bets out for the people that want to play and hear what I'm doing today. And I'll drop my futures at the end of the episode real quick. So ACC tournament's kicking off 2 p.m. on the East Coast. We got Pitt going to play Notre Dame. They are playing this in Charlotte, North Carolina. First round of the ACC tournament here. Pitt is laying anywhere from 3.5 right now to 4.5. I see the line fluctuated all over. It looks like it's moving closer to 4.5 here. And I like it if that's the case. So let's look at the difference of these 2 teams and why I say that. Because you have both of these 2 teams are actually rather underwhelming for the most part. But Notre Dame is like one of the horrible. Notre Dame is horrible. Notre Dame has gotten a little bit of energy coming off of a win in quadruple overtime against Cal. They went to quadruple overtime. And honestly, I'm surprised that they got that far because this Notre Dame team has looked like a team over the course of the back part of this season that has kind of quit on the season. Doesn't look like they are all the way in it. They've been inconsistent scoring the basketball. I haven't liked much that I've seen, but the ACC is just in such a down year where everybody is bad that it kind of gets hit in a little bit. But no, they haven't been good all year. And so you look at the one time they did match up on the 22nd, Notre Dame was able to get the win at Notre Dame, 76-72. Pitt has been bad on the road this season, and so that's really not surprising. It's actually a little bit of like, how did you even let Pitt even be remotely close in that game against Notre Dame for Notre Dame? Because Pitt has been that bad on the road this season. They really should have gotten Pitt up out of there pretty easily, and that's why I'm backing Pitt in this game. I think it's a really, really good revenge spot here for Pitt. I am fading a Notre Dame team who I already think is bad, who is now coming off of a quadruple overtime game. And I want nothing to do with a team that just played quadruple overtime. Literally, what is this? This is going to be the 11th, 3 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago, they played quadruple overtime. So I want nothing to do with that. I think that this Pitt team is not as talented, but they have enough to be able to get themselves going on a run. They've proven themselves in tournament settings. Got a win in the what was that? The Players? Was that the Players tournament that they played in earlier? What was that? Or was that somebody else? That might have been what tournament was that? Whichever one, they played LSU, got the dub against LSU, and then they ran into that Wisconsin team. They actually played them kind of tough, but Wisconsin got the dub there. Yeah, I'm all the way out on Notre Dame. I just don't think Notre Dame is a good basketball team. And I'll actually talk about, so I like Pitt on the money line. I think Pitt is advancing to the next round. I'm laying 3.5 here. I still like you laying 3.5. If you want to put them in a money line parlay, because Bet365, shout out to Bet365, they give you early payout in these games, and I can 100% see Notre Dame going down 20 points in this game randomly to Pitt. So, if you want to play them in a money line or a money line parlay and keep your parlay going throughout the day, I do like Pitt in the money line. I do think they move on to the next round. It's laying a short number. That's why I'm laying a 3.5 here with Pitt. I think Pitt's the better team. And I'm just completely out on Notre Dame, especially with them coming off back-to-back wins, playing Stanford and Cal, who are two teams that are really nothing in the ACC either. I think Pitt's going to come in here, get some revenge from that loss that they took on the road earlier this season. On a neutral site, I think Pitt is the better team. Give me Pitt to get it done here early on, 2 p.m. on the East Coast for that game. All right. Let's go to the NBA for the one NBA play that I have for you today. And that's going to be a game with the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Bucks are laying, wow, this is down 2.5. It was 3. It's down 2.5 now. Totals at 232.5. I am taking the Milwaukee Bucks, but I'm taking them on their team total to go over the team total over 118.5. You get that a little bit of plus money right now. Odds will probably fluctuate on that as well as the day goes on. I could see that, this isn't widely available. Like, all the books have not dropped team totals yet the night before. I found one book that was able to get it. So I had 118.5 at a little bit of plus money, plus 104 here. Shop your lines. But I do like the Milwaukee Bucks here. I like their chances of getting over this team total and scoring 102. I mean, not 102, 120 points per game. They've been really, really good after the All-Star break, scoring 120.6 points per game on the road after the All-Star break. So not even just at home. On the road, they've been scoring really, really well, being able to score the basketball. They're coming off back-to-back losses here to the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers, two of the top defenses in the league. That kind of brought their scoring down a little bit. I think that this matchup against the Pacers, who have given up 120 in their last 3 games, is a really, really good matchup between two teams who are both incredibly fast in terms of plays. You have a Bucks team that, hey, they still want to give this Pacers team some get back. They've dominated them the two times they matched up this season, and they've scored 120 and 129 points in both of those 2 games. And it's because the Milwaukee Bucks, the Indiana Pacers, are a team that's very, very unlikable, by the way. Just a bunch of guys that are just unlikable, headed by Tyrese Halliburton. But also, they was talking a lot after that playoff series last year and beating the Milwaukee Bucks when they were hurt. And so now I think that there's a little bit of, hey, we got some get back that we want to give them, and every time we see them on the schedule, it's on site. And so I like the Milwaukee Bucks here. I think they've been scoring well. They've been scoring against the Pacers well. The Pacers have not been defending well. And so you also have the Pacers on a back-to-back here, second leg of a back-to-back. This season, the opponent's team total against the Pacers on the second leg of a back-to-back is 6-3 to the over. 6-3 to the over on opponent's team total on the second leg of a back-to-back this season. Over the course of the entire season, the Pacers as a home dog are 7, and the opponent's team total is 7-1. So a bunch of over trends going good for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're scoring the basketball. I think the Milwaukee Bucks have been scoring really, really well as of late. They ran into a defensive juggernaut in the Magic and the Cavs the past 2 games. I think they get right here, try to get themselves back in the win column, but I'm going to take them on the team total. Give me the Bucks. Team total over 118.5. And those are the 2 plays that I have for you on a Tuesday's Fast Break Bets. It's going to be Pitt laying 3.5 early, especially for the West Coasters. And then later in the day, we got the Bucks team total over 118.5 here. Well, I got the glasses on. So, part of me is like, if we don't sweep, it's not the worst thing in the world. I might can take the glasses off again, but I would really, really like to continue to sweep, and that means that I'd have to wear these. I gotta go to lens crafters and get these fixed or something. Like I can't sit up here with these crooked glasses anymore, so I might have to go to the store and get them fixed if we're gonna be out here doing this every single night. All right. With that, I'm at really real __. Make sure you give me a follow on X at BettingPros on X and TikTok at BettingPros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/BettingPros, where you can drop a comment on any Fast Break Bets video. As long as you're subscribed, you have a chance to win that Sean Kemp signed jersey. And make sure that you're going over there and making your Bet365 account, because new customers can Bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets instantly. BettingPros.com/bet365 to be able to get that offer. With that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to be like this. Yeah, I would like another sweep. We're out of here.